Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sharing with you how much you need to retire. And this is actually the first of our retirement travel school that we are launching. It is a free course and resource for you. And we're going to do things a little bit different on these videos. These will have a little bit different thumbnail. So they'll kind of all look the same-ish. And then we'll also have a playlist with all of them in there. So if you're looking for just the retirement travel school videos, they'll all be in one playlist together and you can kind of work your way through them as we put them up there each week.
Yeah, so we're going to jump in here today to the question of how much you need to retire, which is kind of the overarching question. And it really depends on who you listen to. So if you listen to all the financial advisors who are giving you advice, they're going to tell you need a pretty high number, like $3 million, minimum $1 million, but probably more like $3 million. And the reason for that is that they are not thinking outside the box. They're not thinking that you're going to think outside the box. And they're giving you just the average retirement in the U.S. that you're going to spend X amount of dollars per month, which is way more than you need to spend. You can retire for much less than $1 million, $3 million in the bank. So we're going to talk about that today. The lowest we think you can do it for and be pretty comfortable to the standards that we're comfortable with is $250,000. Now, for every $250,000 you have invested in the stock market, you can generally get about $1,000 a month. And that $1,000 a month doesn't sound like much, does it? But it opens up a couple of countries that are amazing that you can live on for $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I think the number living off $1,000 a month is, seems drastic at first to people because you're thinking, well, where can I even live? Like there's not going to be anywhere where I can kind of live comfortably for that kind of money. But as Rob already mentioned, there are several places that we'll mention here, and there's even more than that.
Yeah, we're going to start out here. Just the housing is going to be your biggest challenge. So let's just show you some housing. And we get our housing on Airbnb. And kind of the beautiful part about this, I'll throw this in before we show all the housing, is that when you do it this way and you don't have to stay in one place, you can travel from place to place, you can mix and match and do that to your heart's content. So we were just in Thailand, in Jomtien, Thailand, and that's where this first apartment is going to be. It is $177 a month. That's crazy. Why didn't we get this one?
It's kind of crazy too because this isn't just like a little hole in the wall place. This is a part of a big condo resort area as well.
Yeah, actually this apartment was really close to our apartment, and I walked by it a couple times and I was like, man, it's pretty nice for $177 a month. That's like, $5 a day? How do you get in that apartment for $5 a day? But you are, and most of the time these places, well, all the time, they're fully furnished, and you don't have to put anything in them. You get, a lot of the times you get your rent, your utilities, your all that stuff. Cable's all included. Internet's definitely always included. So there's no extra charges. And in this area, it's an amazing area because there's street food, there's night markets, and we would just walk down to the night market and get food pretty much every night.
Yeah, for just a few dollars. We're talking about having dinner for $5 or $6 and having leftovers sometimes because the helpings were so huge. The other thing too to keep in mind is because you can stay for a little bit longer time, you do get a discount also on Airbnb on a lot of the different offerings there. You do get a little bit of a discount because you're staying for a month or longer.
Yeah, so hopefully this one blew your mind because you can live an amazing life for $1,000 in Thailand. But that's not the only place. Let's move on. I think the next best place, if you're going to be on that $1,000 a month budget, is going to be Vietnam. So this little thing, that's where we are right now filming this. We're in Vietnam. And this apartment here that we're showing on the screen is in Da Nang, Vietnam. Looks amazing. 5-star apartment. Guest favorite. $311 per month.
Mind-boggling. And as you can see, it's a gorgeous looking apartment. You have everything you need right there. Plus, you get a great amenity in Vietnam is having a pool, and that pool looks really nice, and it looks like it has a nice view.
Yeah, and food is even cheaper in Vietnam than Thailand, so it's just going to be super cheap. So there's clearly places you can do for $1,000, but maybe you've got more than $250,000, and you want to see what you can do with $500,000. That's going to get you $2,000 a month. That's going to open up Europe to you. We did spend a lot of time in Italy 2 years ago. Like this amazing place here in Italy, $491 a month. Now this one looks like it's pretty much because it's a last minute deal, but that's the beauty of this is you don't have to be anywhere. You can mix and match these. You can get the amazing deals because you're free to go wherever you want, whenever you want. So still, Italy, in this quaint town, $491 a month. We did basically one like this. We spent $700. How amazing was it?
Oh, it was stunning. Rooftop deck to view the get views of the ocean, of the water, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was, as I'm looking at the pictures of this one, I can see it was very similar on the inside, and the city also, the town, it looks like it was very similar to this. Just beautiful, quaint, what you would expect in an Italian village.
Yeah, so moving on from Italy, we've got Turkey here, and this is a waterfront condo with a balcony. Pretty amazing. $528 per month. We spent time in Turkey this last year, and the food was amazing. I think that's the one thing that I took away from there.
Absolutely. The food in Turkey is incredible, and this place looks amazing. The views from here are great. Plus, you've got that balcony that you can enjoy as well, so you can go out and get some fresh air right there as part of your apartment. But this place looks beautiful as well.
Yeah, so we've been, and it says jacuzzi overlooking the sea. So we've been to these places. We've bought the food. We've used the local transport. Easily, you can do this for $2,000 a month. So I think that there's this misconception out there that you need this $3 million. It's simply not true. In fact, most people in the world are living for less than that. Now, if you do have over $1 million, pretty much the whole world is going to open up to you, and you're going to be able to go and be wherever you want. And I think that it's a little misleading, the number that the advisors give you, because they're counting in a lot of things that possibly won't be happening to you or possibly won't be your lifestyle. So if you don't have that huge nest egg, I guess we want you to know there's options out there for you, and they start for as little as $1,000 a month.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to have a lot more coming up for you on Retirement Travel School, so make sure you check out that playlist here on the channel. If you have any questions on this one, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.